Hello, dear listener. You have just stumbled across the UWC Network podcast. And it is your fortunate day because you're going to hear things that may make you laugh, may make you cry, may start some thoughts in your head that you don't even know why. But one thing you have to remember is anyone speaking, they represent themselves and not the UWC Network. Some of the things they will say will be polarizing, will be offensive, but most definitely will be thought-provoking. So do yourself a favor. If this is not something that you're prepared for as a person,
adult, some kind of mammal, human cyborg hybrid, professional wrestler, police officer, an elected official, store manager, cook, mortician, traffic officer, zoologist, cryptozoologist, religious philosopher, master of the occult, car enthusiast, lawn enthusiast, golfer, high school cheerleader, car wash owner, captain of industry, doula, futuristic humanoid returning to the past to somehow stop the one thing that will destroy your present.
You should probably turn this off right now. Because listening past this point, you have agreed, verbally, silently, and unequivocally, to not sue us. So, enjoy the show.
Welcome to Social Anarchist.
Oh, feel good! All release my power! America!
You know what I feel like doing? I think I'm going to do it. I used to do this intro way back when, and for some reason, maybe the alcohol, maybe it's just because I'm exhausted, but we are the Family Guy generation, the outspoken nation, the reason of the season, the reason of the being. We are the Social Anarchists. My name is Christopher X. Always marks the spot. I'm being joined by Positive Panda.
Yes, that is what I've been missing.
Really?
Yes.
Haven't done that in so long.
I know.
I'm also being joined by that mountain of water, the flood.
Yo.
You better fucking speak up!
Yo.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Basically, just pretend like you're yelling every time you need to
Seriously,
speak.
you're fucking... And look over here.
How are you today?
Look over here, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Hello, yeah. All right, we're gonna jump. Oh, before we jump into everything, much like all the other UWC podcasts here, we have a text line. Our text line is 315-791-2280. That's 315-791-2280. Text us. Let us know how we're doing. Curse us out. Complain about floods volume. Do something. Yeah.
Near.
Far.
It's too
Near.
Okay. It's really, in this moment, it is too bad that we are not a video podcast.
We can never be a video thing. I mean, we could be a video thing. You can't. And also, we check us out on all of our links on linktree.com/UWC, 4 life. That's linktree.com, UWC 4 life.
Link it up.
All of our content is spicy because I was told recently. I thought if you had a link tree, you have to have spicy content. All our shit is spicy. It all makes your butthole hurt. Anyway.
Spicy poops.
So what's going on? Anything good since last week that I've seen you people? Anything?
I don't know that anything's happened.
The fact that we all just looked at each other in silence is a little sad.
Happened. Well, we went on a shopping spree yesterday because
that was fun.
Where'd you go?
And depressed.
We went to Bath and Body Works.
Oh, that screams great.
I almost gagged.
You what?
Too many smells.
Too many smells. We were like looking at the men's stuff. And
wait, they have men's stuff at
Yeah, they have beard products.
Now they do. Beard products, sprays, cologne.
Well, I say that louder, please. No, because I used to work in the mall. For somewhere between 15 and 20 jobs total. Jesus fucking Christ, what was wrong with me?
And you and I both worked for what used to be the parent company of Bath and Body Works.
Which one?
Victoria's Secret.
Oh, that's right. Oh, really? That explains so much, you cheeky bastards. Ugh. Anyway, yes, I used to work at Victoria's
It was a limited
Secret.
brand store.
See, I didn't... okay. All right. See, people don't realize there's so many fucking umbrella companies out there with, they have parent companies and sub companies, and you're like, oh my god, this is like a cheap version of this other store. Guess what? That other store probably owns this store, and this is their cheap shit that they're still trying to sell off. Awesome. You're welcome.
They're called surplus stores.
So, well, they would be if they were the same quality. They're not. Bath and Body Works smells okay, but it's not as good as Victoria's Secret. But depending on the Victoria's Secret thing, it might give you a rash.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
The Bath and Body Works stuff.
Allegedly.
Pretty good.
Allegedly? Oh, yeah, allegedly.
Except for the men's stuff. The men's stuff, like she was spraying those little things and wafting them. And
wafting. I love that word, wafting.
The smells, for one, weren't that great.
Okay.
And two, all of them mixed together in one small little area is horrible.
You know what my kids used to do? Because they didn't understand they had no concept of it. They would go around and they would spray them on cards on the same fucking card. Jesus fucking Christ. And they're talking about, oh, this smells good. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
So a few years ago, my experience with one of your children was the need to spray every single spray on its own little card.
Really?
And then wanting to keep them.
So she decided to, okay, well, at least she moved away from just one card.
When I was like, let me buy you a couple things because they had a great sale, she didn't really want anything.
But she wanted the cards.
Yes.
Yeah, we might as well
cheap date.
Hold on.
Thick.
What? Where else did we go?
Yeah, where else? Where else did you?
Well, wait. I made the mistake of spraying one of them on my hand.
Okay.
So we went to Home Goods next.
Okay.
And I had a itch on my mustache, so I went like this. And I went, oh God!
And it just stayed on your mustache. See, that's
Now I have to ask.
She liked half the scents, and like I smelled them, and it's like they all smell the same to me.
What do you have to ask, Panda? Because
were these fragrances having an effect on you because they normally do, or because you had partaken in some things?
Oh no!
Before smelling them.
Well, I did partake in things before smelling them, but no.
What type of things?
Something else very fragrant.
Patchouli or patchouli?
Patchouli, no.
I hate that shit.
It's gross.
I love the smell of it.
I don't.
Listen, I just worked a full day. You want to smell my taint? That's patchouli.
No.
That is absolutely patchouli.
It's
That's
actually
disgusting.
a flower.
It's what?
It's a flower.
Yeah? That smells like taint?
I remember.
That's been walking around with swamp ass touching it? What the fuck?
A couple of years ago, in fact, I was all excited because I stayed in a hotel for a conference where it had patchouli scented soap, and I was so excited, and I brought some of the extra back, and you were like, ugh, patchouli.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah. You know what I would have did if I would have went with you on said trip and smelt this soap? I would have took it and I would have threw it as hard as I could against the mirror. And then I would say, somebody came in and vandalized her room. Patchouli.
Okay.
You know, that's going to be the name of this episode. Is
Patchouli.
Patchouli. Yeah. Fucking hate patchouli. Anyway. So, anything else happen?
Oh, and then we went to we bought a bunch of Halloween shit.
What do you mean Halloween? What's Halloween like? Tightly knit coils of poop? Like, what do you
No, I actually got this really nice snow globe that's
full of poop?
A raven on a skull.
Oh, all right, yeah.
And then
I have a friend that would probably want that.
Too bad.
Big Rob, Horde Rob would probably like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff I could have bought. Many things.
Yeah.
Like,
how you doing with that, Squirrel?
What?
How you doing with that addiction problem you have?
I didn't buy anything.
But look at you. You're like lamenting about.
You want to know what's funny though? Everything that we got, I may have put in the cart, but it was for her.
Because I won't buy myself stuff.
So wait, so you did get a bunch of shit?
Yeah, because
she got
he made me.
Oh, what the fuck?
I only got a few things, and the rest of it was for all her.
What is up with that?
With what?
With that bullshit.
I don't know. I don't like spending money on myself.
Although
Okay, you know
when
what's
you
funny?
did find those
I go through that
Nightmare Before Christmas, the Jack Skellington tray things.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought those for my dad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I did.
Snapped
but
them
I
up like
them.
Listen, fucking Panda's got this issue, and it pisses me off, okay? I can't fucking stand it. You know, like, we work hard, okay? We work real fucking hard for our money. We pay bills, and the bills that some bills are never going to fucking leave bills. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes this whole thing. Are we wage slaves that we're supposed to just sit there and just keep getting fucking fucked, you know, week in and week out, 40 hours plus a week to pay bills that are forever mounting to never enjoy anything that we have? Me personally, I say fuck that shit. You can't take it with you. That's going to be there probably after I'm gone. I want to at least have some cool shit I can enjoy at the meantime. She will fight me over shit sometimes. Like, she doesn't want to get shit. I literally have to buy shit for her so she can have it, or I got to be like, no, we're getting this. And her body does this weird twitch kind of vibrating thing where it's like she's like I can see she really wants to say, but we shouldn't do that. And I'm just like, we're gonna fucking get it. We're getting this.
You just made look like she was trying to hold in a shit.
I know.
And that's what it is. And
I'm aware. I'm very aware that I do that. In fact,
it aggravates me.
when
There's just so many things I know you want, and just enjoy it. And you know what?
And I just won't buy it for myself unless I find it at Goodwill. Then all's fair and
that's
more
okay
there.
Then. That's okay,
but
man.
It's like to the point that when my daughter first started working and had been working for, I think it was about a year or so, she like shocked me, and it's still crazy to think about, for Christmas that year, because she then bought things that I very specifically had probably mentioned wanting for forever and just refused to buy myself. All for Christmas. It was crazy. She's like, here's the makeup palette I know you're never going to buy yourself, Mom. Here's the purple chucks I know you're never going to buy yourself. Here's a new phone I know you're never, ever going to buy yourself.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I guess I'm pretty bad, aren't I?
Yeah. To the point where it's aggravating, and it makes me, like, angry. Because I'm like, dude, you work really hard at your job. And your job treats you like a piece of shit sometimes. I'm going to say that out loud. I don't give a fuck. And it makes me angry because I see it. You know, I understand probably more than you think I do about your job. But I don't volunteer as much information or excuse me, as much of an opinion about it, because I realize it's your job, and I don't want to. As couples, okay, tell me if please tell me. You want to be supportive. You want to give an opinion, especially if you understand the situation. And at the same time, when you're supporting your partner, does it ever go through your head? I probably shouldn't shit too much on her job, because this is her job and this is what she does. You know what I mean? It's like,
no, I know she loves her job. She tells me
but
all
I'm
the
saying,
time.
does it ever go through your head where it's like, she's going through a lot of shit?
Oh yeah,
and you're
all
like,
the time.
Yeah. Oh, babe, do you ever sit back and go, man, fuck that? She actually loves her job. Like, does it ever like kick you in the back of the head? You know, where you're like,
I just agree with everything she says.
It's I get what you're saying, but it's like, because I listen to her, talk about things that aggravate her with her job, and it makes me angry. And it's like, I don't want to go on a whole, fucking hit 'em up, fuck that place, rant on it, because of the fact that I know you really love your job. You worked hard to get it, and I know that you appreciate it, and you wish you were more appreciated at it. So for me to jump on the bandwagon of fuck that place, fuck that corporate place and blah, 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 to make you feel any kind of way about or make you question what you love doing, it's like, I feel like I'd be in the wrong. So I don't.
Well, there's two reasons that I just can't go there mentally. I won't go there. As frustrated as I might get. Because one, even if I decided to say, you know what, it's time to start at least looking for something else. A, the grass isn't always greener.
It never is.
And B, just because I'm looking doesn't mean I'll find something.
No, you're right.
So I can't get to a place mentally where it is like, fuck this. I just can't, because if that is going to be it, then I would prefer to continue to love my job.
No,
and not focus on all the negative.
And that's why I'm like, I have to support you. You know, if I get frustrated because I'll sit back and I'll see, you know, the corporate, you know, bureaucracy and shit, and I see the backstabbing, and I mean, on more than one occasion, I pointed it out and said, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and then you're like, oh yeah, it did happen, because I've already seen it, but I don't want to sit there and be like, fuck that person, she's a lying piece of shit, fuck this dude, he doesn't know what he's doing, you know what I mean? I start doing that, and if that creeps into your head, that may not be your opinion of the people or the things that you do at your job, and if that gets in the back of your head because I said it, I don't want it to influence your opinion of what you do, and then all of a sudden, ultimately, you start hating what you do because, damn, even my husband says this place is a piece of... You know, because when that happens, then it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, if you have a bad day, you have a bad day. You get what I'm saying? But it's your bad day. Right. Tomorrow might be better. And if I hear about your bad day and I just start throwing shit on your bad day even more to make you even hate it even more, the next day that could have been better, you might still be thinking about that bad day, and it just continues your fucking mood. And then what? Then all of a sudden you hate your job, and now every day is a bad day. And I don't want to be a part of that. So, I don't even know how we got here. Oh, yeah, spend money. God damn it.
Yeah. Buy stuff for ourselves, apparently.
That was a random tangent, wasn't it?
I did buy one thing that picked up and bought it. It was a spoon
That
rest.
was a tangent, sorry.
A spoon rest?
A spoon rest.
A what?
I pointed it out.
Jack Skellington spoon rest. Yes, but what did I say as soon as you pointed it out?
Oh, like a cooking spoon?
Give it to me now.
What the, wait. What
I was like, yep, get that.
What the fuck is a spoon rest?
It's a thing that you
the spoon when you're like stirring the pot.
Oh, like on the stove?
Yeah,
so it doesn't.
I didn't know it had a name.
It's a spoon rest.
I use little dishes and something.
You even have a spoon rest, but for some reason, whenever I take it out, anytime for the last 4 years, someone just puts it away.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not me.
It's a metal spoon rest.
Yeah, ours stays on the stove.
That I used to set in the middle of the stove, and I gave up.
Oh my god! How come? All right, we got to take a break. Fuck, we went long on this. All right, we got to take a quick break. But while we're on break, I want you to think about something before we come back to the world news. Why is he Jack Skellington the Pumpkin King when he's just a fucking skeleton? All right, mark out for these words.
This is Lumberjack Brian. I just want to let you guys know you should really hit up facebook.com/UWC for life. It is too sweet.
Can't say that.
Can't say it?
Can't say that. That's registered trademark.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Totally. There's a lawsuit about it right now.
From who?
From the guys that own it. The big guys. Yeah.
They seriously trademarked that?
Yeah, they did.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Hey, you could just give the address. Just give the address again.
Just give the address.
Yeah, just go.
Facebook.com/UWC for life.
Depending on which social media you decide to identify yourself with, we probably have that social media. Right now I'm talking about X. UWC for Life is on there. You can see tweets, twits, twats, whatever. What are they, exclamations? I'm not exactly sure what they call them these days. But you can find us there at UWC, the number 4 Life. You will get some updates that will be shared among the multiverse of social medias. Is it a multiverse? I mean, each one of them has its own. Yeah, I guess it could totally be. So check us out on X, UWC, the number 4 Life. UWC Network News. I'd have 100 grand. All right, now we're going into the world news portion of the news. Hurricane Helene, I
think it is.
Helena.
Well, right, it was, as of this morning, it was a tropical storm, but it intensified to a hurricane.
Yeah.
It's
what did he do to her?
Lord almighty.
Where is it right now? Do you know?
It's
Puerto Rico?
approaching the where did it say?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Big Bend area of Florida.
Okay.
Ooh.
And it's set to hit there Thursday morning, and by then it's predicted to be a Category 3 hurricane.
I'm not familiar with the whole category system. Like, what is...
The higher the number, the more intense.
Oh, so it's like
So it's getting up there.
Shit, I got family out there. Guys,
Yeah,
take care of
same.
yourselves.
I was wondering where it is right now because on TikTok earlier I'd seen some videos from the Outer Banks and what is that, North Carolina, South Carolina? It's
going to affect the whole southwest area there.
And I didn't know if it was connected to the storm or not, but I was seeing videos of houses that have long been abandoned but collapsing with the waves coming up.
Wait, what do you mean long been abandoned? People just leave their houses?
They were already empty. I don't know if they sold them or just weren't living there, but they were empty. They weren't occupied.
And they just get knocked out. See,
and the waves were coming up and knocking them over.
The storm surges are predicted to be pretty powerful. This is the 4th hurricane to make landfall this year and is potentially the largest, the strongest yet.
That fucking sucks. Be careful, guys, out there.
It's also going to affect much of the Southwest as it will be a massive sprawling monster of a storm. So it's going to be big.
I don't like that.
No.
How do you feel about that, Flood?
I'm just glad I don't live there. I'll take snow over a hurricane any day.
Yeah? Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see what else we got here on the headlines. Pandas. What about pandas, Panda?
I don't know.
This says pandas, and you don't fucking know?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Finland is set to return 2 giant pandas to China in November.
Finland,
yep. They did the exchange after a lot of talks to, keep relations between the countries good. Yep. The reasoning is these pandas came in 2018 and were supposed to be there for 15 years. However, they're returning them early because they can no longer afford the upkeep that it's going to cost. Yeah. They got them originally thinking that it would help. It's the zoo that they're at is a privately funded facility. So they got them originally thinking that it would help bring people into the zoo. However, COVID kind of put the kibosh on that.
Okay.
That's sad.
The zoo's already amassed 8 million euros into the facility that they're housed at.
I'm a sad panda.
And the upkeep per year is about 1.5 million euros.
Jesus Christ.
And some of that is also fees that they pay to China for preservation.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to, it's been a couple of years negotiating the return of them because China is potentially losing some funds from it. But they came to a mutually beneficial agreement that China tried to help fund them. It was just becoming too much for the facility. So they've decided to return them. They're going to have a month-long quarantine and then be returned to them in November.
Listen, Finland, if you need help taking care of those pandas, I volunteer as tribute.
Pandas are so fucking stupid.
I'll come play with the pandas.
They're so dumb.
I'll clean up after the pandas.
I watch them fall and just roll because they're dumb.
But that's the best part.
They're so adorable.
Yeah.
They are adorable.
You don't fucking... When have you ever seen a panda live?
Not live.
I have, and you know what it did? It chewed on some fucking bamboo and then fell down. And I'm
That's
like...
what they
and
do.
every moment of it was amazing.
Yeah.
Horrible.
They're goofy.
Listen, I deal with one goofy panda. I don't need to see more. Anyway, so are they ever coming back to America, I wonder?
Yes, I heard they're coming back to the DC Zoo.
Because they're coming back from Finland?
I don't... That was before this.
I don't know if it's the same...
I don't know when they're coming back, but I heard they're coming back.
Yeah. Does anybody remember... The country was, I feel like it was Germany. I could be wrong. That was cloning goats. Remember that?
Ooh.
Was it Germany?
I vaguely remember
that.
Seems
Familiar.
I remember it. I think I was in like high school when I heard that.
You're talking about cloning sheep, like Dolly the sheep?
Yeah,
remember?
That's what it was.
That was a long time
wasn't
ago.
It like some European country, right? It wasn't it America?
No, it wasn't here.
Yeah, it was like I want to say Germany. Or something, because if they can clone sheep, clone a fucking panda. I'm just saying. You're telling me you can't get that? Where was it?
It was in Scotland.
Scotland, that's where it was.
We don't need to clone anything.
Why? Why don't we clone pandas?
Why would we clone them?
Because they're endangered, right?
No.
Like, didn't we?
So you're gonna clone every endangered animal that there is?
I would have to think. I'm the last person who should be speaking on anything related to science, but I have to think, in my completely unprofessional opinion, that there has to be some downsides health-wise to cloning animals.
Well, because he's saying to clone them for preservation of the species.
Yes.
However, it doesn't work that way because there's no gene pool at that point.
Right.
You're just cloning the same one over and over.
Well, no. If you clone two, a male and a female, and try to get them to boink finally.
Yeah, but then their children would have to mate with the same. The gene pool would cause genetic issues.
Are you calling England fucked up?
Scotland.
No, we're talking about a royal bloodline here. Let's think about that.
Yeah. And do you know the instances of birth defects with
the royal family? Yes.
Oh, you leave the royal family alone.
It's not even just England.
I know it's not.
Save the queen.
Do you need to?
Because they inbreed.
Yeah. There's so many issues.
You got to keep the bloodline. You've seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because that's a great example to oppose what we're saying.
Targaryens.
Oh Lord.
Okay. We're gonna move on to something a lot more solid. Eggs.
Egg prices are increasing.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
So, groceries in general at supermarkets, the prices have kind of flatlined with only like a 1% increase over the last year. Mm-hmm. Eggs, however, are up 28.1% from August 12 months ago. So last year.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, here's the reason.
I think I know the reason, but go ahead.
The bird flu.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Bird flu. So I raise chickens.
Where did they fly?
Oh my god.
What?
Anyway, so this was an issue where there was one, I think it was 2022, I could not get new chickens. Okay. Because they weren't selling them at that point because of an increase in the bird flu.
Yes.
It's very, very contagious, and if one of your flock members come down with it, you have to call the whole flock.
You got a what now?
Essentially put them down.
If one of them gets it?
Yes.
Because it's that contagious.
Because it's that contagious.
Holy shit.
So if you had one member of your flock come down with it, they take the whole flock.
Okay, so the bird flu, is it like contagious to people?
No.
So that means you can eat the chickens?
No.
Why not?
No, you wouldn't want to.
Why not?
Because there's other issues you could be having with that. But because there's a decrease in the bird population, there's the chickens, specifically for eggs, there's a decrease in egg production, increase in demand, hence the price increase. It's actually affected 101 million birds are impacted across 48 states since 2022. So it has a lot to do with how they're housed together in small spaces because it's so contagious. So again, if one of the flock members has it, the entire flock is tainted. Can't have them. They have to be put down.
That fucking sucks.
However, the prices are starting to level out and or decrease because a slow decline in the bird flu instances, which is good.
But so here's my question though, right? Because I was reading up on that because I had posted something on Facebook a couple weeks ago about the price of eggs. Mm-hmm. And I had forgotten about the bird flu, to be fair, and someone did comment that on my post. However, what I still am trying to understand is why over the course of this last year they have, is that really how it works with the flu? Because I've gone in and paid as little as $8 for 64 eggs, and right now it's $18. But if the bird flu has been here for a couple of years at this point, why is it fluctuating that much? It's really just that dependent on how...
Also, the same sources say it's also a little bit to do with the price of feed and things going up.
Okay.
Hence gas prices go up, feed and things go up. Which I have personally seen. I used to pay $8 for a 50-pound bag of feed. Now I'm paying $12. So that's
a jump. That's significant.
It's a jump.
Because so I'm still not wrong then though in saying that the price is up because
it is. It's definitely up significantly more than other groceries have seen.
Because 5 years ago, roughly, I paid about $4 for 64 eggs, and I know I've discovered some people out there find that really hard to believe, but it's a fact I did.
Yeah.
So even if eggs right now were $8 or $10, that's still double the price in 5 years. That's a lot.
It's a lot. Some of it is just inflation in general, but a big part of the reason that eggs have increased the significant amount where others haven't is because of the bird flu. And unfortunately, it's just a fact of life.
That sucks.
It stinks because that's my go-to for like a lot.
Everything.
Like a protein healthy snack,
which is why
meals.
I'll choose to keep my chickens.
Yeah.
And because free eggs, man.
Yeah.
Once all of our chickens are laying eggs, they will be $6 a carton.
Oh, this guy.
$6 a carton. We have to inflate our prices.
You could reasonably sell them for $3.
Yeah.
Well, that's what.
They're also, fresh eggs do cost more. If you see like stands that sell them, they do sell them for a little bit more.
Well, we're about to take a break. I want to leave you guys with something to think about since we're doing a little world news here. A question was asked with the two recent attempts on Donald Trump's life. How come MSNBC happened to be there right when it was going to happen, right at the right spot?
I thought it was Fox News.
No, it was MSNBC.
Oh.
And that's why I thought that was interesting, because for whatever reason, they were filming him playing golf. For no
Big
reason.
news. They did that when he was elected.
Yes, fair point.
But this was like, they were the only ones there. I'm just saying.
I love a good conspiracy theory. I'm not.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not buying into that one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, mark out for these words, guys. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. I got to do a podcast. We got to do a podcast. I got to get in the right mindset. What am I going to do? Oh my God, it's Wednesday. It's New Comic Book Day. I got to get down to First Print on 1548 Buffalo Road. Mike knows what to do. He's got my bag ready for me. I don't even have to look around the store. I do, though. I always do. I always end up getting something extra. But he always has my bag ready for me. And it's Wednesday, so you know I got to get there. Down to 1548 Buffalo Road to First Print Comics. Yeah, that was quick. All right. Let's go to some pop culture stuff that's not Diddy. Even though everything is Diddy right now.
Right now.
Why is everything Diddy right now?
Gee, I wonder.
No, I mean everything. The amount of alleged videos and stuff is just ridiculous. Man, it's so much. But let's talk about Ringo.
So last week we were talking, I don't know how it got brought up. We were talking about Ringo Starr and George Carlin when they did the Shining Time Station, Thomas the Tank Engine stuff.
Yes.
And I had mentioned something about them having to do it as part of like a community service type requirement. However, that is a myth.
Oh, okay.
So I looked it up and did some research.
Oh, there you go.
So the truth is, Ringo Starr was actually asked by the creator of that TV series to do it after she heard his voice and thought it would be a good fit for the character. And he did have an appreciation for the book, so he decided to do it.
That's really cool.
Yeah. George Carlin decided to do the series because he wanted to show another side of himself other than his stand-up comedy, which is a lot of profanity and things like that.
Oh, please, it's not profanity if it's true.
So that is why he chose to do the series when it was put on the American television systems.
That's really cool. That's actually really cool.
Ringo's not my conductor.
Dude, who is?
George Carlin.
I'm very proud of you that you know who that is.
How do you not know who George Carlin is? I'm 37.
I keep forgetting. You will forever be like 20-something to me.
God. Damn.
Okay, all right. The Buffalo Bills? What about the fuck Buffalo?
They killed Jacksonville.
Okay.
They were... everybody was saying that Jacksonville was going to win.
Okay.
But the Bills absolutely destroyed them.
Okay. So, what's their record right now?
3-0.
3-0? Okay. So they're undefeated. Good for them.
How about your Birds?
Listen, my Birds won their last game, so I'm all right with that. So, all right, we'll be respectful of the Birds. The one thing I will say that I've learned now, getting a little more familiar with football, is that you really don't know what a team's going to be like until Halloween. That's something I learned after last year. Halloween's that weird time, like it's, into the season. Now you're going to start seeing who's lazy, who's going to pick it up, who's getting, who's got that trick knee, So when we get towards Halloween, we'll talk about this again. We'll revisit this issue.
All I have to say is you need to watch a Bills game. You need to watch Josh Allen.
I have Jalen Hurts. I'm okay.
Josh Allen outplays him.
I don't give a shit.
Look at the stats last year.
Oh my God.
Look at the stats already this year.
All right, yeah, okay. Don't worry, he'll conk out. I apologize.
He is Superman.
Is he?
He is
Yeah,
Superman.
He's Superman. Okay.
He's wearing the right colors.
Yeah, is he wearing a ring? Oh, he wasn't wearing a ring because he didn't win.
Oh.
Did he win? Has he won?
Again, just like in the Super Bowl, it was the kicker's fault. Not Josh Allen.
What are you fucking
it was the kicker's
Ace
fault.
Ventura over here. Laces out. What the fuck? The Bills are. Oh my God. You know what? See, Philly. People are afraid of Philly teams. You know why? The Philly fans, and it's every sport. I've realized that it's every fucking sport because I had to look it up. It's every sport. When they win, for whatever reason, they burn their fucking city to the ground because that's just how they are. I'm wondering what's going to happen in Buffalo when they finally win the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
In Buffalo?
If they win the
you think
Super
it's going to
Bowl-
be contained to Buffalo?
I was going to say.
Or
It's going to be
Or
something.
the Sabres win the Stanley Cup, because that hasn't happened yet at all.
I don't think the Sabres have the same fucking thing as the Bills, though. The Bills are
or even make the playoffs, because they haven't made the playoffs since
I don't think the Sabres. That's more contained.
2007.
That's more.
Are you
fucking
saying hockey fans are less crazy?
No, I'm saying there's less
fans.
hockey fans than there are Bills fans.
Not really. No,
Sabre fans versus
Nation,
Bills fans?
They are pretty much equal. Buffalo,
outside of New York,
Buffalo loves their
I don't know
sport.
about that.
Listen,
yes,
it's great for Buffalo, but I see Bill shit everywhere. I don't see Sabre shit
right.
everywhere.
When we travel, I can tell you we do not escape the Bills. We can escape the Sabres.
Yeah,
That's,
Sabres
I guess,
don't
the way I can
exist
explain
when we
well,
leave
that's
state.
because
okay. Oh, here we go.
The
They're
Pegulas put more money into the Bills than they do the Sabres. No, the Pegulas. The people who own the teams.
They're called Pegulas?
The Pegulas.
Pegulas. It's like
their name.
Pegula or
I've
something
never heard
like
that term before. I love that term.
His name is
It's a
Terry
name.
Pegula.
It's their name.
Pegula. Wait, that's the last name?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not as cool anymore. Fuck you, dude. I thought it was like some kind of acronym or some shit. Like, I thought that was cool. Pegula.
It's reminding me of that scene in The Wedding Singer where she's crying in the window trying on the wedding dress. Hi, my name's Julia Gulia.
My name is Julia Pegula. It's got to sound like one of those angry old Italian men, like Joe Pesci or somebody saying it, all like fucking abrasive, like Pegula. That'd be fucking weird.
Pegula.
I don't know. Pegula. Are you?
I seriously think that they put more money into the Bills than they do the Sabres.
Oh, absolutely.
They care more about
the
Bills
yeah.
than they do the Sabres.
I would suspect it's a financial decision.
Probably based on
Probably
attendance.
because, as we've said, we've noticed.
Wait, because hold on.
There are more fans.
Is it the same owners for both?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so owns...
I didn't know that. I thought, oh, fuck.
Terry Pegula owns the Bills, the Sabres, the Amerks, the Buffalo Bandits, the Rochester Nighthawks. I don't know if he owns
I've
the
never
baseball
heard
team.
this man's name until today. How the fuck does he own all this shit and I don't know who he is?
He's the one that really saved the Amerks from moving.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're also the person that didn't know that Tom Golisano owns Paychecks. So
This is true. This is very
And also owned the Amerks at one point.
Yeah, he did.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what? Okay.
Rochester's supposed to be your city, dude.
It is, but that's a Buffalo guy.
Sports isn't his
I was
thing.
going to say it's all sports related.
Yeah,
That's
man,
probably the
you want
problem.
to talk to me about wrestling? We'll talk about wrestling. We'll talk about comic books. I'm not, woo, woo, woo. And then when we finally decided to go
Then why
football, where did we
choose
go?
a
We went to
football
Philly.
team?
Go Birds.
Well, there is no Rochester NFL team, so.
Yeah, it is.
There used to be
It's the Eagles.
there used to be an indoor football team.
There was a couple, actually. Rochester Raiders, the fucking, what was the other one? There was more. There was Rochester Raiders and something else, right? Because they used to play at the Armory.
I just remember the Raiders.
Do you just remember? Okay, maybe it was just the Raiders.
They
Yeah, 'cause,
came out around the same time that the basketball team came out.
Oh, the Sharks.
Yeah.
The Rochester
Razor Sharks.
Razor Sharks.
Yeah.
They were fucking good, by the way. I went and actually saw some of their... Yeah,
Well,
I went to a
they won
game.
championships.
yeah, they were fucking good, and then gone. And I'm like, ugh.
Oh, that is it's the same thing that happened.
Why didn't you get Pagoda to fucking buy them, too?
Pagoda?
Jesus.
What do you think happened to
Julia
Rochester Royals?
Gulia will buy
Wait,
them.
what happened?
The Rochester Royals.
Well, they became the fucking... they're, what the fuck team?
Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento Kings. That's why they're the Sacramento Kings, because they were the Rochester Royals originally. Did you know that? Huh? Did you know that, Miss?
No.
I live in Rochester. Fucking, their colors were black and silver. Anyway,
I'm good for useless information.
useless.
Useless.
You hear that, Pagoda? Give him a job.
You should audition for Jeopardy.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Pagoda, give him a job.
There's questions on there that I know that I don't know the answer to.
Have you tried
Like if it
applying
had to
with
do
Pagoda?
anything with literature or
Literature.
math or
Math. With common sense. Fuck.
English
if it was
sometimes.
something like a Trivial Pursuit game,
You said that so funny. Why are you saying that so funny? Trivia Pursuit.
Trivia Pursuit.
Trivial
game.
Pursuit.
You need another
Yes,
lip
that.
piercing. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
You
I had one.
have two. What do you?
No, I had 3.
Did you?
When I first got them done, yeah, I had 3.
Why? That's the. That one.
He
I
didn't
was
want
like,
anybody to
hey,
understand him.
I just had a son that was born. I'm going to go put fucking metal in my face.
As one normally does.
Metal that are spread out in such a way
That's
that if
how
I
my
kiss
day
you,
went. I got
I'm
a
gonna cut
text.
your lips.
I got a text message saying, "Hey, your son was born." I was like, "Sweet."
I'm going to go get my
I'm going to go put metal in my face.
Normal reaction.
I don't understand. All right.
Sad thing is, it's a true story, children.
I hope children are not listening.
Guys, do yourself a favor. Think about Rochester. Support our football team. Go Birds. All right, let's take a break. Jesus, mark out for these words. Oh my God. Hello, this is Tiger Smith. I'd like to thank all of you for listening to all of the UWC podcasts. If it's Shooting with Friends, Social Anarchist, or any other possible projects we have coming down the pike. And most of all, we'd like to thank everybody for their support. Outside of listening to the podcast, we also have a tab with our link tree links that will take you to all of our different social medias and our shop. If you help us out by purchasing an item off the shop, it helps out the podcast exponentially. We love making content for you. So please visit the shop, see if there's something that speaks to you. It might be something to wear. It might be something to drink out of. But either way, you're helping out the UWC network. Thank you. Yeah, we're coming
Oh,
back
shit, we're back.
faster and faster. All right. Fuck, what do we got locally? Anything good locally besides whatever his name is in Gulia?
Pegula.
Julia Gulia.
Come on, Pagoda. I've got a big flood that needs to get a job. Look him up. He can be your
He can be your hype man.
Your hype man, your goon, your freaking social media. He can be your press secretary to handle all your press
I'll
conferences.
work for the Amerks or the Nighthawks. I wouldn't mind.
No,
that.
dude, you know what would be great is if they had you as their press secretary start doing press conferences to get people at these shows, and you're just like, my name is Flood.
Come support the team.
Yeah, I can. So, Mr. Flood, what's up with Anderson high-sticking that one guy and said something about cutting his throat with his skate next time he sees him?
No comment.
Okay. Look at that pagoda. That is quality. You need
Get it right, Julia Gulia.
fucking guy. All right. Now that we're done laughing, let's talk about a crash.
So
That's always a good segue.
the 24th, so yesterday at about 2 p.m., New York State troopers were attempting to stop a 2013 Chevy Equinox that was reported stolen.
Okay.
The driver, a 44-year-old man from Rochester, refused to stop. And the crash ended at Nestor and Klein intersection.
Jesus Christ.
He hit a Kia that was an uninvolved car and then a tree.
I don't know where those streets are.
Like about a mile from our house.
Cool.
Yeah. The driver sustained life-threatening injuries and is in strong and critical but stable condition. The passenger there was also a passenger in the stolen vehicle who was 27, was treated for minor injuries, and the driver of the other car, the Kia that he hit, a 57-year-old man, or woman, actually it was a woman, was also sustained minor injuries and treated. The cause and the crash is still being investigated at this time.
Can we confirm that the 57-year-old woman was not one of the Kia boys? Yeah, I don't. That sucks. I feel bad for her. I'm glad.
How would you like your day going? Minding your own damn business. And then that shit happens.
Well, she already woke up that day thinking to herself, fuck, I gotta drive this Kia. Goddamn.
You gotta
Kias.
hate on the Kias.
Yeah, and then she gets out there and my Kia didn't get stolen. That's awesome. Say it's going better.
Yeah, there's at least
and then
that.
this son of a bitch fucking hits me. God, that sucks for her, man. I hope she feels better. I'm trying to read your. What the fuck does this say? Road shot.
It says Roch Ha. It's a clown festival. Ha.
Wait, here?
Yeah.
What day is this? I must take my daughter.
It started yesterday on Tuesday and it goes through Friday. It's different shows. I don't know how. It didn't really say where they're being held. It said that you can buy tickets
to an undisclosed location.
Well, I'm sure if you go on to buy tickets, it'll tell you.
Someone gonna die.
You gotta go to rochaha.com to purchase tickets. So it's ROCHAHA.com.
But it doesn't have
Atlantic Avenue.
There you go.
Okay.
I just obviously didn't find it.
Where on Atlantic Avenue? That's an interesting part of town. Does it say?
Give me a moment.
She's looking.
How much are the tickets, I wonder?
There's
more than
shows.
We have.
Yeah, there's different shows. And the clowns will be actually engaging with the audience, so every show is different. So it's an interactive type show.
I want to take my daughter because she hates clowns.
Oh, jeez. There's shows Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights, and then Saturday afternoon and evening.
Like, hey, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go get something to eat.
Yeah, the website is gives a real lack of information.
I just thought it was
come
funny.
to Raj. Ha, 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 ha.
We have so many weird festivals out here, and now clowns.
And it's gonna be great. And this is the cost, and it's undisclosed, the location, and what we're doing. It's gonna be different every night. Just make sure you bring your kids.
Because I only see Atlantic Avenue from the description in Google, but when I click on the link, it says nothing. I can find nothing about a location.
Dude, that sounds like that is a
That sounds
setup.
shady.
That's a setup.
Here we go. Nope, I found it.
Okay, as the kids would say,
it is 142 Atlantic Avenue.
Did we go there before?
I don't know what
Wasn't
that
it
is.
some kind of like theater that was a church or something?
I'm sure it's a theater.
Something like that. Well, yeah, the church that they turned into a theater. I want to say, like a public. Fuck, I feel like that might be the place. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, is this where they had
the medieval thing?
Yes, that we were unable to go to.
Yeah, because it was like a churchy thing. I remember exactly where it was.
It's exactly what it is. Yep.
Yep. All right, cool.
So it's legit.
Yeah, it's a
is.
legit place, but is it a legit show?
The whole reason they decided to do this was to show a different side of clowning. So it's more of a
different side of clowning. We're not all Gacy here. For Gacy.
Let's freaking hope not. Jesus.
Oh my god. All right. Let's take one more break here. Mark out for words that we're Holy God, sometimes you just don't want to go to Facebook, you don't want to go to Twitter, you just want to look at a picture and either like it or ignore it or just keep moving on. Well, guess what? The UWC at UWC for Life has its own Instagram. Follow us. See our crazy, wacky adventures. Follow us on to Instagram TV where you get exclusive stuff that you'll only see on Instagram TV. Stay in the now, stay in the wow. UWC for Life on Instagram. Bullshit on that one. How the fuck they make you like? All right, we're talking about this game called Mutant League Football. That's awesome. You should get it. It's like an old game, but it's fun. But they make your fucking guys all like really weak in the dynasty, and you still won.
Yeah, I traded.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
I traded and I recruited from the.
What team did you use?
Snuffalo.
What is it?
Snuffalo Thrills.
The Snuffalo Thrills. That shitty fucking team. Couldn't beat me when I played them. And I played them with Philadelphia Evils. Such good names. Aren't these great names? These are great names. All right.
But see, like, I like to win, so I put it on the lowest setting.
That's
so
fair.
That's why I won the championship.
He's like, yeah, I won the fucking...
I was killing them. That's how I figured out how to play, because like when and how to use the
speed burst and
the
shit.
Speed,
yeah.
Well, yeah, the speed burst and the
juke.
The
such a stupid name, juke.
Trick plays.
Oh, where you just attack the ref? I just attack the ref.
The thing, I hate the trick plays that they give you for defense.
You know, you could buy more plays or trade up or whatever.
I got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. We'll talk about it after the air. All right. Anyway, so what's your what did Flood say? Oh.
What do you call a dog with no legs?
Hot dog?
Doesn't matter. He's not coming either way.
All right.
Well, you know, you see that? Pagoda, you could have this as your press secretary. It needs to happen. Oh my God.
I plead the fifth.
Why the fuck is hurt them, then heal them number one right now? What kind of crazy shit is that?
They're not, so I'm glad you've stayed up to date.
What? Oh.
Over crew.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
And I moved up to 4th.
Because obviously none of you have
shitty.
a clue what we're talking about. We are all part of a fantasy wrestling league. And I, the Flamingo Flares, am winning right now. Thank you very much.
Well, wait, you're winning?
Yes, I am.
And I moved up.
I don't, hold on. Jesus Christ, I got like a million freaking notifications.
How did Macho Maniacs is still at 0?
I know.
You know what? I don't fucking
And then I just realized I have to check the results of Speed from today.
Dude, this is bullshit. How did I go to third place? How did this asshole... Yeah, this fantasy wrestling league gets kind of vulgar. I don't believe this shit.
Somebody had... No. I don't think anybody has Piper Niven, right?
I don't know. We could look
I asked because WWE Speed, they're working on crowning their female Speed champion.
You know, I'll care more about that when people actually wear the Speed belt around.
Anyway, Candice LeRae today beat Piper Niven.
How the fuck?
Excuse
Anyway.
me.
All right, guys. We're gonna call it.
I'm still second to last. Woo, go me.
Yes, the tiniest person in WWE beat not the tiniest person.
All right, guys. Have a great week. This is your hump day relief. It felt so good. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.